And now, First Warn 5 weather with meteorologist Samara Kokinos.
It is 6:43 on this Friday morning. I hope it's treating you well so far. We're starting with a live look courtesy of Sky 5 here in Weslaco. What a beautiful sky out there with some pastel colors popping up. Officially sunrise is at 6:55 this morning. Until then, enjoy these beautiful views all across the valley. 77 degrees outside with the south wind on average about 6 miles per hour. Let's take a look at the rest of the valley. It's 76 in Brownsville, 78 in McAllen, and 75 to start your day in Harlingen. That dew point value of 75 isn't going anywhere. So it's going to remain pretty hot and humid this afternoon. Let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Temperatures will rise from the upper 70s to the mid-80s by about 9:30 this morning. What clouds are out there will give way, and we'll have plenty of sunshine and lots of widespread triple-digit heat today. Look at this, 101 degrees is your forecast high. We'll reach that at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, and then temperatures for your drive time home will be still in the upper 90s, dropping to the mid-80s by 9 o'clock tonight. So yeah, very hot, very humid all across the valley. It'll feel like 105, maybe even hotter than that for several hours. Sizzling heat continues as we head into the weekend. We have this area high pressure that'll strengthen and encompass the valley. That'll reinforce a lot of the dry and hot weather. But showers do return early next week. I'll touch on that in just a few minutes. But first, we have to track the tropics. So let's take a look here at the Pacific. It'll change. There we go. Here we go. Tropical storm Irwin and tropical storm Hillary still out there in the Pacific. Hillary and Irwin both will hold their tropical strength over the next couple of days or so before it weakens. And basically Hillary will hold tight until early next week, where that's where it'll start to kind of fall apart over the Pacific. Thing about it is it's moving away from Mexico, away from the valley. No impact to land is expected. So here's the setup across Texas. We have this weak cold front well to the north. Don't get too excited, folks. It's going to stay well to the north. The only thing about it is if you're traveling to Dallas or Houston or over in the Panhandle, there will be some rain to contend with because of this. And now, meanwhile, back here at home, this area high pressure is just going to stabilize the atmosphere so much. I mean, this is in the upper levels that is not going to be supportive for any type of rain shower activity through the weekend. Watch this, though. Monday, we start the clock at 3 o'clock, and you'll notice that an area high pressure kind of makes its way back west over the Four Corners. That opens the door for that tropical moisture to seep into the valley and bump up our rain chances each day, especially as this little disturbance kind of gets a little bit closer, still stays to the north, but it does provide enough instability that along the sea breeze front, we could see some showers and thunderstorms next week. That could provide some heavy rain at times, a little bit of extra cloud cover, and hey, relief from the triple-digit heat. If you're headed to the coast today, boaters, you'll have a moderate chop building on the bay. UV index is extreme, so don't forget the sunscreen. Reapply it every couple of hours to get maximum benefit from that sunscreen. Seas will average 2 to 3 feet. High tides today at 7:57 and 7:59 later on tonight, 7:57 this morning. Low tide for you beachgoers, 2:18 this afternoon. High temperatures at the coast today, 90 degrees. That's where you have to go to beat the heat. 95 for you in Brownsville. Feel like 105 out there. 100 from Harlingen into Raymondville, going into Weslaco West. Look at that, 101 to 104 steamy degrees. Let me tell you, folks, it's going to feel extra hot out there because we won't have much of a wind to move the air around too much. We're talking 6 to 12 miles per hour out of the south-southeast. 78 degrees will be your overnight low with mainly clear skies. 102 for Saturday and Sunday. We increase the cloud cover a little bit on Sunday, but it's still very hot out there. As we head into next week, showers and thunderstorms come back to the forecast. Here we go. 98 to 97 for Tuesday and Wednesday. 96 by Thursday. 20 to 30% of the valley will get in on the rain action. Your overnight lows will stay in the upper 70s, low 80s for the next 7 nights. And that's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Don't